Ulipataje mzungu?
Nimeulizwa hiyo swali kila mahali penye naenda. Even offices, the government offices, just people call me, said, you go out. They tell him, go out. Wacha tubaki na ulipataje mzungu. Even when I make my hair, ulipataje mzungu. I had worked for Java for 5 years and I was just getting tired too of working. So even I was just praying, saying, I wish I could have get somewhere else I can move. So the time when he called me, he said that he has a job proposal to do. I said, oh, thanks God, you have heard my prayer. I'll take that job.
How did he propose?
That time Hope was going to school. And he told me he wanted to take me somewhere. And the time he took me to the game park, that was my first time. I wasn't sure because I thought maybe we were just going to see animals. That was my first time to see real animals too. Yeah. So I was happy and I said, oh my gosh, my first time to the game park, my first time to see the lion, my first time to see everything. Then all of a sudden she said, yeah. He bent down and said, will you marry me? I said, oh, I thought, why didn't know we're coming for this? The wedding here in Kenya, like the way he said, we had invited 100 people. Then they came 400. You know Kenyans, us, we like the wedding. Wedding crashers were there.
I understand.
Yeah. I didn't expect to travel all those miles, like 1,000 miles. Because the first time we went for our honeymoon, tulienda Mombasa, our honeymoon for the wedding here. So that was my first time to get into the plane. Then I said, when we reached Mombasa, I said, I'll never, ever, ever get into the plane again. Don't ever tell me that. I'm going back with the traffic on the road or the SGR back to Nakuru. I'm not going to the plane. I'll never, ever.
How is life as Mama Hope?
Oh, it has been si rahisi. It has been a hard it's a hard journey to go. But I understand her because she has gone through a lot. Yeah, I understand her because we knew that maybe she's still grieving on her first mom who gave birth. And then she has come and lost her second mom again, and she just found me again to call me mom. So sometimes even if I'm sick, she's very scared. She goes and tells Dad, is mom going to die? This one going to die again?
Zitanifuata mimi, nitakaa nyumbani mwa Bwana siku zote za maisha yangu. Hakika wema nazo fadhili zitanifuata mimi, nitakaa nyumbani mwa Bwana siku zote za maisha yangu.
And welcome back to the show. We are on our second part, and right now we have Mrs. Jacobs here with us. We'd like to speak to her and get her side of the story. So, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to have you on.
Thank you so much.
So, we heard Mr. Jacobs' side of the story. Can we get things from your perspective? When did you meet him?
The first time I met him, it was him and then the wife, then the 2 kids who are staying with them here in Kenya, and Hope. That is like, let me say it's like 10 years now, because it was 5 years when I was working at Java.
Okay.
I was working as a cashier hostess at Java. That time I knew them, where they were just like my friend, family friend, because we used to do this small thing in Java. We collect some money, then we go to the center, we give the kids like Pampers, some food there. So that's how I knew them. We were just like friends. We didn't know that we will get to be the way we are now.
Yeah. It must be such a big change. Now, fast forward, his wife passed, unfortunately. Now, how did the relationship change between you two?
The first time I had the news, because that time when I went to their house, the wife was not feeling well. Then she invited me to the house and told me that when you come back for your leave, because I was supposed to go for my leave, that I'll be well, then you'll see me again. Just send some regards to your family and know you'll find me well. So when I went home, and then after 2 weeks, then they gave me the call that she has passed away.
Ah.
Yeah, it was very hard for me too. I
Mhm.
couldn't believe it. I had to travel back to come
Okay.
to Nakuru again to come to the church service for the funeral. Even the people, they were saying, you need to see a counselor. This is very serious,
Mhm.
because everybody knew how close we were with the wife too. Yep. Yeah.
Now, you buried the previous Mrs. Jacobs, and did you two stay connected?
Yeah, we stayed connected.
Mhm.
Me and him, no, we didn't. Yeah, when the wife passed away, we didn't stay connected, because
Mhm.
I just felt like, let me give him some time, because this is so hard.
Mhm.
But I stayed connected with Hope.
Mhm.
But sometimes they used to come at Java, so I say, like, let me stay with Hope, go do shopping, then come pick Hope. You go with her, with her at home.
Mhm.
So, but I loved Hope a lot. She was, she was something to me. Yep, something special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when did the dynamics in your relationship with Mr. Jacobs change?
He came to Java, and so many people were asking me that, do you see how Hope looks like? Or sometimes she looks like she hasn't washed her face, and she's taking her to school. She looks like this. Can you help Hope? So I take Hope on the back there, I wipe herself quickly, because he's a man, and taking care of the girl, it's so hard. And so he was just looking at me. Then I make coffee. He just like there. He comes to Java like that. Then he goes. And even some of my staff, they were saying, "Oh my gosh, we pity him. Why don't you just get married to him so that you take care of Hope?" I said, "No, I didn't came here to look for for him as a husband or what. This is the time he needs to grieve for losing her wife, because her wife was my best friend. I didn't want to do that." Yeah.
You can imagine a joke turning into reality.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he told us that he came to you to ask for help. Can you please elaborate to us how that went?
I had worked for Java for 5 years, and I was just getting tired too of working. So even I was just praying, saying, I wish I could have get somewhere else I can move, because I've stayed there for so long. Because I used to work in Burundi before I came to Java. Then I worked also in Rwanda, and I worked in Uganda. Yeah. So the time when he called me, he said that he has a job proposal to do. I said, oh, thanks God, you have heard my prayer. I'll take that job. Yeah, then he said, I know I can't pay you the money which you get, but I'll give you some other job small you can do to fix it to get what you were getting when you were at Java. Then I said, oh, money is not an issue. I just need to do, as long as I do the work with the whole heart, because so many people, they do the work because of getting the money. You have to do the work with your heart. And even if you're working for someone else, he knows that this person has a passion to do that job. Yeah.
Now, you started taking care of Hope.
Yes.
How was that for you?
It wasn't hard, because I wasn't her mom that time. Yeah, we were just friends, because we are used to each other. We were playing, doing what. So when they switched sense for me to be the mother of Hope, even her, it was hard for her to call me mom.
Okay.
Sometimes, Salome, she calls me my name all the time. So the dad said, please call her mom, call her mom. So when we went to the States, then we came back. Now, because she's tried now, she's trying to call me mom. So now every time she calls me, mom, 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 mom. Now she forgot about Salome. Yeah.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
Yep.
Now, how did he propose? Sorry to jump right into it, but I have to ask, did he propose?
He told me that time Hope was going to school. And he told me he wanted to take me somewhere. And the time he took me to the game park, that was my first time. I've stayed in Nakuru for 5 years, but I've never been in the game park. So when we went to the game park, then he took me to the Lion Hill to get proposed. I wasn't sure, because I thought maybe we were just going to see animals. That was my first time to see real animals too. Yeah. So I was happy, and I said, oh my gosh, my first time to the game park, my first time to see the lion, my first time to see everything. Then all of a sudden she said, yeah. He bent down and said, will you marry me? I said, oh, I didn't know we're coming for this. Yeah.
You did not expect it?
No, I didn't expect it, because I thought maybe we were having just a trip and talking, going to the game park. Yeah, it shocked me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what did you tell your family after that?
Oh,
How was that conversation with the family?
oh, I was afraid to tell my dad and my mom.
Uh-huh.
So the first person whom I talked to my sister, because we are just two sisters, and I love my sister a lot. And I told her, I said, for example, so I did an example. You have this person in this, yeah. My sister said, yeah, even if it's me, yeah, if it's someone who knows the Lord and knows God, he loves you, yeah, that's a nice person. Then I kept quiet. I didn't say I have someone. Then I told also my brother, my last born brother, also I love him so much. Then I told him, then he said, oh, sis, you are blessed. You'll never find someone like that who take care of you, who loves you, who said this and this. Sometimes it comes just once and goes like that. So don't destroy that chance which you have. Then I told him, I said, will you and my sister talk to my mom and dad? So they had to talk to mom and dad. Mom and dad said, yeah, we will give you our blessings. Yeah, we can't deny it. Maybe that's God's plan.
You told your brother and sister to speak to your parents.
Yes.
How did that go?
That night, in the morning, my brother called me and said, yeah, we talked to them. Then they said they would like to see the person. So just arrange the date, then you can come home. That's the first time now I took him home. Then we went to see my mom and my dad. They saw him. I was scared because I thought maybe my mom and dad will say, that's an old person. He's not your age. But I was happy because they welcomed him like he's now our firstborn in the family. They call him our firstborn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Sasa ikafika time yenye you have to go now, do the tradition,
Yeah.
pay the dowry. Iliendaje?
Wakati wa dowry tulienda, alikuwa na familia yake, adopted family from Kenya. Tukaenda paka nyumbani kwetu, walikuwa tumejiandaa. So my parents hawakualika like see some other families, they alika uncles, show who comes. No, my parents, they don't do that because they believe in God and everything. So they said, no, we'll just do it as a family. So they called my 4 brothers, the 2 from Nairobi and the other ones. So they came, and my sister was there. Then my mom and dad and his parents, the adopted parents from Kenya. That's the only people who were there in that time of the dowry. So they were talking outside there. I wasn't supposed to be there, but I broke the rule that time. The time I went in the house and saw him, I asked him, inaendelea aje? Then he told me that it's not going well. Then I said, oh, acha niende huko nje. Then I called my dad and my brothers and my mom. I said, this is not good. Don't give him a grief. He has gone through a lot. Tafadhali mwache tu. Then my dad said, we were just joking. We were just messing with him. I said, no. So I saw everybody smiles in their faces. Then we came to the agreement. Then we had to put the date of the wedding. Yeah.
Now, how was the wedding? Because from how we've spoken with him, kulikuwa na harusi mbili. So could you please describe to us both?
Okay. The wedding here in Kenya, like the way he said, we had invited 100 people. Then they came 400. You know, Kenyans, us, we like the wedding. Wedding crashers were there.
I understand.
Yeah. So on this wedding, also my family, they had to come because we had to do it here in Nakuru at a Geranium Resort. So my family came, and just few of their friends, they came too, because we didn't invite even so many people in our family. We don't like so many people coming from the village with the buses. No, we didn't want that. We wanted just something small. We didn't know it will be big like that, the way it was. And the wedding planner, we were just the 2 of us. No one helped us for the wedding plan. I had to go to Nairobi to pick my dress. We just went with him. He stayed outside. I entered in. I tried the dress. The first dress I tried, I picked it. He didn't see the dress until the wedding day. He saw the dress.
Okay.
Yeah. But the wedding was nice. So the other side of the other wedding on the States, I was shocked because here we know the wedding, you have to invite friends. What it was just a family. His kids, then his mom and dad, then his brother. He has 1 brother. Because the other brother died. So there were just 3 brothers, and now there are just remaining 2. But the last born brother, he's trying to fight cancer, but we are praying for him too. Yeah. A lot. Yeah. So they came to the wedding. It was just a small ceremony. The parents were happy. So everybody was the first time, and they met me and said, we just like her. I said, you haven't stayed with me and you like me. How? Yeah, and I was shocked. Another thing shocked me. It's her daughter who came here to Kenya. She has a small girl called Miriam. Then she came and hugged me and said, "Grandma Salome." I said, "Woo!" Being single, coming to be a grandma. Wow, that was, yeah.
It's a leap.
Yeah, it is. But I liked it, and I love them a lot because they love me a lot. Until sometimes he feels jealousy. They said, "Oh, they love you a lot. You just came here and they love you more than me." Yeah.
Now, I'm curious. I have to take you back a bit. Did you have any reservations? Kwa sababu ukiangalia unaenda kuoa mjane. Did you have any reservations considering looking at his background?
No, looking at his background, the only thing which I felt like I'm safe. Najua hapa I'm in nice hands. He's a missionary. And I knew he's a missionary. He loves God a lot. Yeah, that was the thing that Holme said, "Oh, if this man loves God, he's a missionary too. I need to cling on him." Because our only solution will be clinging on God if we have a problem, if we have someone like that. Yeah.
Na kuliendaje na familia yake? Kwa sababu umesema walikupenda.
Oh,
but wewe ukienda kukutana nao.
Yeah, for the first time. Because I didn't expect to travel all those miles, like 1,000 miles. Because the first time we went for our honeymoon, tulienda Mombasa, our honeymoon for the wedding here. So that was my first time to get into the plane. Then I said, when we reached Mombasa, I said, "I'll never, ever, ever get into the plane again. Don't ever tell me that. I'm going back with the traffic on the road or the SGR back to Nakuru. I'm not going to the plane. I'll never, ever." So the time he told me we were going to the States, I said, "Again, that plane?" No, I said, "No, that one is a nice plane. You won't know that you are inside the plane." Because that time we were going to the coast, Hope was doing this. We were sitting in the plane and Hope was doing, "Hey, Mom." You are scared because she's used to go in the plane. That was my first time. Yeah. So when we reached in the States, because he had told his parents we are coming, and everybody, the whole family, we are coming to the States. So the first time I reached, I was scared because they were the first time also seeing me. They watched the video on the wedding. We zoomed it, streamed it live in the States, and it was midnight, but they watched the whole wedding. So they want to see me in person. I was scared. I said, "Wow, hey, if these Wazungus, I don't know. I don't know what their culture, and they're going to a different culture." So I was surprised and shocked when we arrived at the door. The mom came and the dad, and they were just hugging me like they knew me for a long time. I said, "Wow, this is what I didn't expect." Yeah, I said, "Wow." Then they had some gift for me. I said, "Why are they giving me some gift? What and what?" It's just the first time. They don't know what kind of person I am. Yeah, but they were happy. Yep, they were happy for me, and I was happy for them too.
It must have been nice.
Yeah.
Now, quick question about Hope. Now, you hold the official title as Mama Hope.
Yeah.
Sasa wewe ni Mama Hope.
Yeah, Mama Hope.
How is life as Mama Hope?
Oh, it has been si rahisi. It has been a hard it's a hard journey to go with Hope, especially the way she's a special need. Sometimes we cross each other, sometimes we become more friends, and all of a sudden we cross again each other. But I understand her because she has gone through a lot. Yeah, I understand her because we knew that maybe she's still grieving on her first mom who gave birth. And then she has come and lost her second mom again, and she just found me again to call me mom. So sometimes even if I'm sick, she's very scared. She goes and tells his dad, "Is mom going to die? This one going to die again?" Yeah.
Well, So, but things are going well with her.
Yeah, things are going well with her. She's doing school. We have to fight to do school, but I always stand on my feet and be strong. Yeah.
So, you mentioned you do homeschooling. How does that work? I've always wondered.
Oh, I carried my hand. I said, next year she has to go to school. It's not an easy journey. Yeah, you have to sacrifice. Kama uko na watoto na unataka kufanya homeschooling, it's sacrifice. Because she does American syllabus. So also me, I'm learning. I'm learning the things about America, everything. So So when we do school, she's very clever. she might pretend she's not listening, but the time you ask her what the teacher was saying, what and what, she will tell you what she was. But she's very stubborn when doing. But she's very clever.
Nice.
She just sometimes she wants tension, because sometimes she feels like we neglect her. Like, these parents, they look like they don't care about me. Let me do something. So she just goes and does something weird. Yeah, so that we said, I just wanted tension. That's all.
So, married life. Your first time wife. How is married life for you?
It's good, as long as you have the right person. Yeah, it's good.
Now, can we be privy to some of the fun moments you guys have?
Oh yeah, the funniest moment. It's the time when I just sit, then he cook. He loves cooking a lot. Oh yeah. And even sometimes we are sitting there, then my parents might call me just to say hi to us. Then they ask where he is. I said, he's in the kitchen cooking. My dad will be, what are you doing? Your husband will run away from you. You need to be in the kitchen. I said, wow, this is another culture. He loves cooking because there were 3 boys, and their mom also loves cooking, so she showed them how to cook. And she makes the best food I've ever we don't go to the restaurant most of the time, because we bake, we make things for ourselves, we make pizza, everything. He's the best chef.
Must be nice. Wakenya mmesikia, wanaume hupika. Now, how was adjusting to Kenyan dishes for him? Or rather, you're cooking.
Yeah. I used to live alone, so I didn't used to eat a lot. I can eat one meal because I work in a restaurant, so I just knew tomorrow I'll eat at work. So the first time, even when we went to our home, and my mom was asking me, what food does he eat? What doesn't he eat? I said, oh, Mom, don't ask that. He eats everything. So my mom said, what about brown ugali? I said, oh, he loves that. So my mom had to prepare brown ugali, this mboga kali na masaka. He had to make it, and he said, tell your mom, I don't want to eat meat all the time. We want to eat these veggies and ugali. We want to eat this, especially brown ugali. So he's a fan of ugali. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Now, as we are winding down, I would ask, what would you tell people who probably find themselves in a situation such as you, that is probably in a relationship with a widower? Ungewaambia nini?
I like to tell my fans, ningependa tu kuambia, it's not all about age. It's not all about money, or it's not all about what the person has. It's about what he has in his heart. If someone loves you, even if he's a widow, he's single, he loves you, that means a lot. Please, just love them the way they are, even if they have it or they don't have it. I'm saying that is just from my experience, because people used to say that maybe mother-in-laws, they are not good, what and what. Yeah, I found out his mom is the best mom ever. Because we used to do things together. When we go to the States, we bake together, we cook together, we laugh together. And also sometimes he tells his son, said, I need you to take your wife all over the States. So when we went even to the States, we went for 9 states. We have visited 9 states.
Nice.
We went to Disney World together and did everything together. So please, take care of your husband. That husband which you have is so special. There are so many people who would like to have the same as the husband which you have. Even if he's a widow, he's a single, he's a what, take care of him. He's very special. Yeah.
Now, before this escapes my mind again, while we were on break, alikuwa natuchekesha na story kadhaa. So swali yenye aliulizwa unaulizwa, acha pia mimi niulize. Ulipata aje mzungu?
Nimeulizwa hiyo swali kila mahali penye naenda. Even offices, the government offices, just people call me and said, you go out. They tell him, go out. Wacha tubaki na ulipataje mzungu? Even when I make my hair, ulipataje mzungu? I said, I don't know how to. I don't know how to explain that question because I wasn't looking for Mzungu.
Uh-huh.
If I needed Mzungu, I'll have gotten Mzungu so long time ago.
Mhm.
Because I worked at Java and there were so many Wazungus. And they used to like me because I used to smile a lot.
Ah,
Yeah.
I have
Because I
seen.
didn't want to look. Even if you ask your mom, he will tell you that. She will tell you that. But I wasn't looking for Mzungu or what. But I prayed for my heart. The only thing that has kept me going is praying and putting God first for everything. That God to bless me with a husband who knows God too. That is very important. If both of you knows God and put God in the center of everything, the difficult you go through and put God, you'll get through together.
Okay.
We have gone through a lot. Even in our first start of our marriage, the time we did our wedding, what we had gone through a lot. Not even just our family. Our families were very close to us, but those friends close to us, oh, we had a war. It was a war. So many people didn't want me to get married to him. They thought maybe I'm getting married to him because of money. And maybe his friends didn't like, said, why are you getting to the small, beautiful girl like that? But us, we didn't see that. And even he didn't ask me, which tribe am I? I didn't ask him, where do you come from? But it's just God who brought us together. So if you pray and also put God in everything, there are good men out there. Yeah.
So hakuna
Yep.
secret recipe ya
No,
mzungu?
hakuna secret recipe ya mzungu.
It has been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So, thank you for watching this with us. Now, we have had Mr. and Mrs. Jacobs here with us, telling us their story, an inspiring story. Now, like I said before, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and watch this and many more episodes that are to come. But for now, we will close this interview. So, catch us next time and have a good day.